Oh, and I find some tomato plant that is crushed with this really nice small cherry tomatoes. They're good. Oftentimes when I walk through the garden, I wonder how this all happened. I'm not a gardener, neither have I studied permaculture or planned out to have such a big garden that slowly is turning into a small food forest. In the very beginning, my intention was just to create some beauty around the house, and this little action that I took connected me with the land, and I more and more got passionate about the abundance of nature. And somehow I'm here now enjoying the fruits of my labor, which really fills me with so much gratitude. Honestly, at present I do not spend so much time anymore digging and planting. I can feel that I need a break from all the hard work. It's also getting very hot right now. And as the garden is alive and in continuous transformation, there would be always plenty of work to go on. So I'm really trying now not to control that much and letting go. Also, the garden is big enough now, so if some parts of it just go wild, I can let it be and just observe how nature works. And when I walk through the garden to harvest some food, each time it fills me with so much joy, and most of the time I'm discovering things that I did not expect to find. I just found a pumpkin! Those are some kind of mustard, and they're really, really spicy. But a little bit into the salad, it gives a lot of flavor. I could take some Indian oregano, some basil. I got the first tomatoes, different kinds of tomatoes. Those ones, they are like sweet little tomatoes. There is a big one here that looks pretty. And there's also plenty of insulin plant, which is such a crunchy, delicious leaf. I like to take the smaller leaves actually for the salad. I see many more cucumbers in the other structure here. Some big ones, some smaller ones. So it's definitely going to be a cucumber salad tonight. This vine here is really dried out, but there are these huge cucumbers that I'm waiting for the seeds. And then I'm just going to harvest all of the other ones. Probably I'm not using them all today, but I put one in the fridge to have a cooling juice in the morning. It's actually full of cucumbers here. If I leave them longer, they will all just be for seeds. But this stage is still great to eat and to have salads. And just underneath this structure, there is plenty of rucola, one of my favorite salads. And it's everywhere in the garden. I love it also in green smoothies. Put a lot of that into my green smoothie this morning. And together with bananas, you have this spicy sweet smoothie. It's so nice. And again this year I got so many bitter gourds, and I really appreciate them a lot. And so many are going into seeds, then they turn this bright orange. The seeds fell out already, but this one anyway, it just keeps on seeding itself, and I don't need to do a lot. This structure is just all the time decomposing and growing up again. And there is this purslane spinach, potulaka, with the flowers, but they close in the evening. And I always add some of that as well. And then I always, to every meal that I have, I add some moringa. I had some juice this morning with lots of moringa inside. And then the tiny leaves, small ones, I always add to my salads. Some more funny looking tomatoes. Maybe one of these for some spice. They're not as spicy as the small Thai chilies. And there is some really nice bok choy. I love this one because the stems are so crunchy. I'm also gonna get some of the young sweet potato leaves. That's definitely enough. For sure I harvested more than I can eat. And I will prepare a nice big salad now. Now that's a quick harvest for the dinner, and it's so amazing to have your own food. It's really worth the small effort of starting to grow it, and later it's so easy. You just can go around your house and pick whatever you need and eat it straight away, fresh. And it takes just like 5 minutes to walk around. If I would go to a shop and have to drive there and then pick some things that are lying there for who knows how long and then drive back, it would be so much more time consuming. And of course the value of this food you cannot get anywhere. Okay, let's prepare a really nice salad for dinner with all these beautiful gifts from Mother Nature. While I'm preparing my salad, I thought I can tell you a little bit about how I got inspired to start growing. When I came to Oroville about 11 years ago, I just started to get interested in the importance of nutrition and what we put inside our bodies. And starting to explore the community, I visited several farms, and I was also looking for a volunteer opportunity that time, but I was not really motivated to work on a field. And by chance I came to a beautiful permaculture farm, and the people there just had in mind to start a restaurant. This really resonated with me, and so we started Solitude Farm Cafe, and I ended up running this cafe from the very beginning for about 5 years. Being a chef there and preparing many meals for the community, I got to experience the abundance of food that we can grow here all year round. It was really inspiring and creative process. Every day I had to figure out what to prepare with the daily harvest, and every day I made a different menu. The community here is not at all self-sustainable with food, and I learned that it's not that we cannot grow enough, but that most people just do not eat the food that grows here. If we would change the way we eat, it would be so easy, and we also would be much healthier. And of course I had the luxury of eating all these delicious fresh foods daily. And this also really changed the way on how I look at food. I really wish everybody could at least once for a while have the experience of only eating foods from a farm and staying there and knowing where the food comes from. When you get used to know about the food you eat, it's strange to consume foods where you have no idea how it's grown and basically what's inside. So with the years, the restaurant grew bigger and bigger, and after so many years of being a chef, I felt the need to take some time off and focus on something else. And as I got a small garden around my house, but no food growing there, it was clear to me that I wanted to make use of the space and at least try to grow something. And I just started with some small vegetable beds, and I planted a papaya and a banana tree. It has been about 5 years since I started this garden, and by now I basically grow all the food that I need and even more to share with others. To do so, I also had to change the way I eat, and doing so I feel healthier than ever before. And this garden that I have created here, I hope that it is also a helpful model for others in the community and an inspiration for them to finally start growing their own food. Also for all of you watching, to create your own small paradise which can feed you at least to some extent and experience the beauty of eating foods that you have grown yourself. My dinner is ready, and the only thing missing is a salad dressing. So I will do a quick one, and that's just some coconut yogurt that I have left. Oh, it's not a lot, but some spoons of that. I'm gonna add also some cashew nuts, and then some of the Carpuravalli, which gives a really nice taste. Maybe some spice. I can use now this spicy mustard. Tastes like wasabi. And I got so much pumpkin in here, so a part of this I put inside my dressing for extra creaminess. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of this piece of sriracha and some lemon. Each time I make a salad, I have a different dressing. So I think I never made the same dressing twice, but they turn out always really, really amazing. But I'm just gonna pick there some pepper, 1 or 2 peppers. It's the Ayurvedic long pepper. It's really nice in salad dressings, and I can just use it fresh and pop it in, blend it up, and I have the perfect dressing for my salad. Turned out really good and creamy. I like to eat my wraps that I make together with my salad. It's the last one, and it's a pumpkin wrap. It's made out of pumpkin and bottle gourd. So it's good I harvested a new pumpkin, because I have to make them again. It's the last. So just gonna take out here some leaves and wrap this up. My cats are getting impatient. They usually start to annoying me when I make my own food. They also want to eat, so I will give them some food. And there's my big bowl of beautiful salad, and my wrap, and my dressing. And really, usually it doesn't take me longer than 5 to maximum 10 minutes to prepare my dinner. And that's the beauty, when you can just, you have everything here. No need to do a lot. Everything is provided by nature. And that's the way I prefer to eat. And I'm gonna eat inside, because the mosquitoes are gonna eat me up as the sun is just setting.